Let's come back to Gauteng now. ANC Secretary-General Ace Magashule will be in attendance at the wreath-laying ceremony at the grave of late struggle stalwart, that's Charlotte Maxeke, this in Nancefield cemetery. The embattled ANC Secretary-General is one of those affected by the step-aside rule. And according to this rule, which was confirmed by the last ANC-NEC meeting, all party members facing serious charges should step aside within 30 days. eNCA's Govan Whittles is covering this story for us. Govan, good to have you back, colleague. And earlier on, you were sitting just right next to Charlotte Maxeke's home. It seems like it still needs to be renovated according to the sign that we just saw there, but it seems you've shifted gears, you've moved a little bit away from the house, which is where I understand Ace Magashule will be starting the ceremony today.
Yeah, sorry, apologies for the moving visuals. It's because we're outside the home again. The Secretary-General of the ANC decided to take a walk just from the Walter Sisulu Square here to the home to inspect not only the home but also the area around it here in Kliptown. And as I said earlier, this area is in a very bad state. There are obvious service delivery needs that haven't been met. And then, of course, there's the 2015 commitment by the Gauteng government to renovate Charlotte Maxeke's home and turn it into a museum and a center for interpretation. You'd see behind me that obviously hasn't happened. It's not clear who the people are that are staying here, whether they're related to the Maxeke family, but the Secretary-General of the ANC is here. He's been joined by some of the members of the ANC Women's League, and it looks like they'll go in just a short while. Let's have a look now at what they plan to do.
Just a small service of 5 minutes.
We're now showing you the inside of the home where Charlotte Maxeke used to live. There are social distancing protocols which they hope to meet here. So at a certain point, I think some of the journalists would be asked to leave while we keep bringing you the visuals. But let's try and bring you some audio from the Secretary-General of the ANC, Ace Magashule. He's joined by the Kota also from his office, and it does appear as if they will say a few words now.
Thank you very much, colleagues from the media. I think it's just going to be important that we update you. Are you done? Let me wait for you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I will allow the MEC, Comrade Mbali Thope, to brief you because we have 2 programs for today. We start first with the government program, and secondly, we'll then move to the organizational program, which is going to be led by the SG. So
we seem to have lost visuals there, but we'll be sure to try and get back to them as soon as possible. The SG of the ANC, Ace Magashule, just making note of course, what the program will look like. Making mention that there will be 2 programs, one first led by government, the other one by the organization as they continue to commemorate the legacy of Charlotte Maxeke. Of course, that's the home of Charlotte Maxeke. There was a sign just outside of the house, which we noted as well, which had indicated that the house is due for renovations. Govan Whittles reminding us that that announcement been made as far back as 2015, and supposedly those updates are expected, amongst other things, today, but also just that wreath-laying ceremony, of course, expected by the ANC's SG, as well as other members of the organization. You do know that the party at this point being marred by political just controversies around the step-aside issue, and I'm sure the media, as they're there, will be bringing in some of those questions in. Let's just see if we can go back to, of course, Charlotte Maxeke's home. And all right, I understand that we can't at this moment. We'll be sure to get that picture for you shortly, but while we do so,